fat loss and getting lean in particular is actually more about how much muscle you keep than how much fat you lose.
He wasn't a favourite, not because of performance, because of his...
He was talking too much, yeah. Wild, misweighed. It looked like he wasn't focused. That was it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Say one for what? What's going on YouTube? It's Jason and welcome to day number 79 and day number 26 of my Razor Sharp series. So I mentioned yesterday that today is going to be the first day where I drop my calories. I'm going to go down to 2,700 calories. When I'm shredding and I have the time, I usually leave 3 to 4 weeks to ease my body in, and I eat around maintenance, maybe about 100 or 200 calories under. I don't like the idea of going from an aggressive bulk straight into an aggressive shred, especially when it comes to muscle loss. So I'll go 2,700 going forward, and I'll review that towards the end of May to see where we're at. I've just come back for a morning walk with Mum. As it's Monday morning, let's go and get weighed. So Monday morning weigh-in is 87.4, so slightly higher than I expected, but I did eat out twice on the weekend. I always say when you eat out, you can't be 100% sure on the calories, especially when there are no calories on the menu. Let's do a quick flex. Yeah, so looking good. I'm pretty happy with how my shape's coming in. Let us measure my waist. Let's measure my waist. Cool, so still 31.75, calories go down to 2,700 today, still gonna stay at 12k steps. Let's get on with the day. So first meal of the day was the usual, natural yogurt, granola and maple syrup. Next meal was buttered sourdough and boiled eggs. So I forgot to mention that today is a rest day in terms of gym. I have done a lot lately training wise and I feel like my body needs a rest. So I'll take today off and I'll still get my steps in, of course, and I'll show you those at the end of the day. On the fat loss thing, just to follow up, I just wanted to stress the importance of something I say all the time to my clients, that fat loss and getting lean in particular is actually more about how much muscle you keep than how much fat you lose. A lot of people go really aggressive, gung-ho on fat loss, and they forget the fact that if you go too aggressive on fat loss, you do lose muscle, and if you lose muscle, you may end up looking like a smaller, worse version than what you started with. So if you're going to be lean and shredded and strong, muscle maintenance has to be a key consideration, and to do that, you do need to take things a little bit slower when it comes to fat loss. So ideally, you want to be looking for about 0.5% of your body weight per week, up to 1%. You can go to 1.5% if you're a bit bigger and carry more body fat, to be honest, but otherwise that's probably too aggressive. So in my world, I'm looking for around 0.5 kilos a week of fat loss. Again, there's no rush, I have plenty of time. My show is not until October, so I have ages. But yeah, top end 0.7 kilos per week, but that's, for me, as much as I'd go, and whenever I do that, I retain as much muscle as possible.
Nah, these are guys that lived.
But were you expecting it? It caught you by surprise, don't lie. He wasn't favourite. He wasn't favourite.
Yeah, but he wasn't a favourite, not because of performance, because of his.
He was talking too much. Yeah. Wild, misweighed. It looked like he wasn't focused. That was it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Say one for what? This is not, especially Haney. You're thinking, okay, like this was some serious prep. But I think he might be shocked himself. I don't think he wasn't expected to come out and win. I feel like he was.
That first bang, that
he never
the thing
recovered.
about Ryan Garcia is everybody knows that hook is dangerous.
The problem, yeah.
That hook is his biggest attribute. Like, take away that hook, there's not much left.
Yeah.
But he's a master.
And that's what he's got. Yeah. That's what he's got.
If you go into a training camp against him, you better train for that hook.
Yeah, that's it. Once you stop that,
if you train for that hook non-stop, then you near enough. It's like Wilder. Wilder shit.
That's what he's got. Yeah, that's what he's got. That's what he's got. Yeah, it's over.
Certain.
He knows. But if you can stop that, you stopped him.
Yeah. But the thing is, Wilder's not a from birth boxer. Garcia is. So he spent his whole life perfecting that. That Wilder hasn't perfected the bang. He just lets it go, and if it lands, it lands. It's two different things.
was thinking, whoa. I woke up in the morning. And part of me was thinking, it's going to be a formality. I woke up in the morning, I was like, whoa. What happened there?
I watched it live. I was sitting right here in my bush.
Oh, so you said, on the Haney thing, you said if there's a rematch Garcia-Haney, for whatever reason, who's the one you're on?
Garcia.
Same again, jeez.
Yeah. But I don't think Garcia will give him the fight, to be fair.
What, just us match up, that was it?
Yeah, there's no need to give him the fight because Haney's more than likely going to be stripped of his belt because he lost.
It's not. You're not gonna fight a bum to get it.
You might. Joshua did. Joshua fought Charles Martin for a belt. Charles Martin was a bum. That fight, Charles Martin only got the belt because the belt was vacated.
Okay.
And they made number 16 fight number. They made number 16 fight number 18, knowing that Josh was fighting them next.
Okay. So as a snack, I had a handful of almonds. Next meal, I had jollof, chicken breast, broccoli, peas, and shiitake. Then I had rice, salmon, and spinach with harissa sauce and fruit. So guys, that is everything. Calories and macros on screen now. I didn't go to the gym as I said, but they are my steps for the day, so we still stayed active. Yeah, crazy fight, Haney and Garcia. Haney's dad was just an absolute embarrassment. I really hope that he recovers from this and that we can see a rematch and hopefully a more equal matchup. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it if you did. Subscribe to my channel to follow me on this journey, and I'll see you again tomorrow.